and welcome to another episode of The Jump Off. This is your host, Doug, the Organic One, back at you with another Organic One. And today I got a few topics lined up, but I want to talk about something that's real pressing right now, personally. And that's just the drive of, persisting in life. And there comes a point in life where you realize motivation isn't enough. Everybody loves the dream when it's cinematic, the highlights, the praise, the lifestyle, the feeling of finally becoming somebody, I should say. But very few people prepare themselves for the emotional tax that's attached to becoming to who they say they want to be. And because the truth is, any day of the week, people can switch up on you. People can stop loving you. Friends can become strangers. Acquaintances can move like they never liked you in the least or always felt the way towards you. And new people can misunderstand you and your intentions before they even understand your character. And if your identity is built entirely on external validation, every one of those moments will feel like psychological warfare. And I think that's why self-belief is not just, a motivation someone should aspire to. It's a staple that should be essential to everyone's being, because it's truly survival. Because you have to become emotionally self-sustained, not cold, not disconnected, but capable of carrying yourself through seasons where life becomes mentally heavy. Because the dangerous part about adulthood is nobody warns you how quiet suffering can become. Everybody's fighting their own struggles, their internal battles, while, still being expected to perform, provide, smile, create, and lead and function accordingly. And some people drown publicly. Others drown privately and show up every day for everything they're supposed to be. And we all hear the stories. They seem so happy, But, regardless of whichever one you are, you cannot allow temporary emotional weight to permanently stop your forward movement. You have to keep going, even when your confidence shakes, even when support disappears, even when your vision gets blurry to you, and especially when people project their limitations onto you. You have to be able to uplift yourself, your team from any depths, and gain and maintain an optimistic perspective. Because individuals who are usually, able to change their trajectory of their lives are not always the most talented. And a lot of the times, they're simply people who persevere during emotionally chaotic periods of their lives. That's real resilience. Not pretending pain doesn't exist. Not acting tough for appearances, but developing the ability to stabilize yourself internally and carry out your plans when life is tumultuous, treacherous even. And honestly, that's why certain music and artists resonate so deeply with people. And that's a perfect segue, because I gave y'all a half listen to review of Kanye's Bully Project, and now that I've finally given it a full listen, I think Bully is the perfect example of fully encompassing the transformative phase of life into music. And whether people agree with him or not, one thing Kanye's music has consistently reflected is internal conflict, ego, pain, self belief, isolation, rebellion, genius, insecurity, and emotional volatility simultaneously. I think that's really his whole character as an artist. And his art often sounds like someone fighting themselves in real time. And also, it also sounds like, maintaining yourself through, the ups and downs of life while also embodying greatness through the chaos as well. And people underestimate the musical energy that they need to be surrounded with. And I feel like this Bully album is the exact energy one needs if they are in a major translation shift. It's upbeat, encouraging, intimate, instructional, truthful, and overall transformative because life comes with constant trials like a bully. It's just not repetitive physical aggression or violence, but it looks more like public scrutiny, trauma, cycles, bad habits that are preventing you from growing. And this project is really addressing and informing the world and people that you're gonna see critiques depending on how big and how grand your scale is. It may be worldwide, it may be within your personal community, but you're never gonna go without critiques. And you may be isolated, people are gonna misunderstand you, people are gonna attack you, and somewhere in that tension you're either gonna collapse or you're gonna evolve, because the world is going to force you to transform, and you're gonna be ever transformative if you're going to be someone who grows and sustains in this world. So you have to, I don't want to necessarily say harden, but you have to keep evolving with the times. And based on how this album is constructed, it basically is giving you a almost like a Ned's Declassified on how to keep going and not let things weigh you down so you don't become the person who has the psyche of being bullied, and to put you in the moving mind of bully back. Like, don't allow yourself to be the sheep, the victim, or the punching bag. To everything that oppresses you, be a bully back. Belt to ass on everything that oppresses you. Anything that you feel like is going against you in an oppressive way, and making you feel, I can't even put it, making you feel oppressed generally. Put belt the ass on whatever that is. And I feel like that's why artists and albums like this are becoming more popular, because it's bigger than music. Like, it can almost be, an individual's emotional documentary of where they were in their life. And if you are an artist, it can be that documentation of where you were in life. And I think, Everybody needs that because a lot of people always forget. And I always say your diet is more than what you ingest as a food substance. It is what you allow in your orbit in general, because your body, your mind is going to absorb all of it. So exercise, food, music, things that you watch, all these things are going to play into how you see the world. All these things form your perspective. So be wise in what you ingest. And that's all I got for y'all. But yeah, it is your boy, the Organic One. And I'm out of this one. Until next time.